how are you? We want to answer question B7 of 2024 GCE. The question says, figure B7.1 shows resistors connected to a 4 volts power supply. Question A is saying what is the effective resistance of the circuit? So what does this really mean? Alright, so to calculate the effective resistance simply means to find or to calculate the total resistance in this circuit. So how do we calculate the effective resistance? So if you can look at our circuit here, you cannot say this is a series connection, neither would you say this is a parallel connection, alright? But instead this is a combination of both. So to find the effective resistance, we're going to first of all deal with these two resistors here, because these two resistors are in parallel, right? They are in parallel with each other, and then they are in series with this one. So we'll deal with these two, and then we're going to add that one there, alright? So we deal with these two. We are saying the total resistance will be equal to, so to calculate the total of these two, because they're in parallel, we're going to say R1 multiplied by R2 over R1 plus R2. Now what it is that the total of these two resistors, alright, the total of these two resistors is going to be added to this guy here. So I'm just going to say plus R3, and so the total resistance will be equal to, what is R1? R1 is 6. What is R2? 12 over 6 plus 12. Then we say plus R3, which is the 3 ohms there. So the total resistance will be equal to, so what is 6 multiplied by 12? We get 72 over 18 plus 3. Alright, plus 3. So the total resistance, when we say 72 divided by 18, we get 4. So we're going to have 4 plus 3, and so the total resistance will be equal to 7 ohms, right? So 7 ohms will be the total resistance, or the effective resistance. Question B is asking us to calculate the potential difference across the 3 ohms resistor. So the potential difference is actually voltage, in other words, right? Yeah, now if you are a serious grade 12 that is writing next month, you must know by now that from Ohm's law, alright, resistance equals voltage over current. We have this formula here. So they want us to calculate the voltage across this 3 ohms resistor. So it means that here where there is resistance, we're going to put 3, because the voltage we are calculating is across this 3 ohms resistor. So where there is resistance, we say 3 equals, what is the voltage? The voltage is what we are looking for, over, so what is the current? Do we have current? No, we don't have current. So we have to look for the value of current that we're going to put there. So how do we get that current? So to get that current, we are going to consider calculating the total current in this circuit, alright? So remember, resistance equals voltage over current. What is the total resistance in this circuit? It is 7 equals, what is the total voltage in this circuit? It is 4, then over the current that we're looking for. So from here we're simply just going to cross multiply. 7 times current, we get 7 current equals 4. From here we're going to divide both sides by 7 like that, meaning that the total current in the circuit, we say 4 divided by 7 gives us 0.57. So the total current is 0.57 amps. So here, where is current, we're going to put 0.57, and then we're going to cross multiply. So V times 1, we are getting V. So 0.57 times 3, we are getting 1.7. So 1.7 volts is the total voltage, or the potential difference. So the potential difference, the potential difference across the 3 ohms resistor is 1.7 volts, not the total. The total voltage is 4 volts. So yeah, that is the potential difference across the 3 ohms resistor. Yeah, don't forget to follow the page, like the video, share this video, mention friends that may find it helpful, and all the best in your exams, guys.